Hey everybody, we are back and it is a little bit chilly down in Christchurch. I'm still not used to it. I'm getting better though, I promise. Having come from further up north where it is beautiful and warm, spending a bit of time with my family at the moment and diving into another loop reaction video. Just in case you're wondering, I am purposefully not playing these before filming this because one, I kind of want to be surprised, and I actually look forward to these now. It's like I have Carl Wockner on my screen with his looping combo of Uptown Funk and by Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson, and Ed Sheeran's Don't. And I mean, look at this. He has such a cool setup. If anything, from watching Elise Trowell's looping video as well, like, she made me want to learn to drum, and I am terrible. You do not want to hear or see that, but she is good, huh? So I have seen some of Carl Wockner's stuff. I remember watching him talk about a loop setup and you know, tuning effects. From memory, it's very good, and I'll probably put a link in this video to that video because some of you, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure it'll be super useful. But let's kind of dive into... I feel like this video will be useful for a lot of you because, and me included, because from what I've seen of Carl, he does some pretty cool arrangements, bringing things out, including vocals as well as guitar. I'm 98% sure he's going to be using the Boss RC300. I have a vague memory that that is what he's running. And I'm really intrigued to see what I'm going to learn, what we're going to pull apart in this combo. Let's do it. Yeah, GoPro on the headstock. So yeah, RC300 on the pedal board. Looks like he just went with the overdub. So this is on track 2. I should have really paused it. It's great. He's straight into it again, pretty quick with getting the setup happening. Track 1, he does that rhythm at the start. He stops it, saves it, and overdubs on it as well. So just then, again, I guess that's putting everything on track 1 that he wants on there to start with. Then we're pretty quickly into track 2 with that little bass. He's still doing a rhythm guitar on track 2. I'm really intrigued to see what he pulls in and out of this mix. And we've got bass happening there, which looks like the OC3, Boss OC3. And setting up track 3. All pretty short loops.
Hey, this hit that I call Shell 5 there I go. This one from them good girls.
Stopping everything. Nice touch.
Wildly, living it up in the city. Got shocks on with Saint Laurent. I'm gonna kiss myself, I'm too pretty. Too hot dang. Call the police and the fireman.
This is nice.
Hot dang. Make a dragon want to
Quite subtle bringing the loop back in, just track 1.
You know who I am. Out there, a man about them on a break it down. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah.
Nice. Track 2, and he stopped track 1 just after it. Keeping it quite light at the moment. I'm curious if he brings everything in after this. That's my expectation. There we go. So then you get chorus, full loop in.
Don't believe me, just watch it.
I like the... Okay, total side note. Isn't this room great? Like, I love it. There's the like, I'm really curious now. I'm gonna message him. I'm curious if the nylon string in the background with the stickers is like his first guitar that lives on and is in the studio, or maybe not. But I really like it. This is nice. Anyway, curious. I need to look a little bit more at the pedal board and what he's running there as well. It's a pretty simple kind of setup based around the RC300 as the main beast, which it is. It's massive. Come on, let's be honest. What else can you fit in if you're using the RC300? Unless you are the Distance, who just somehow managed to have an exquisite array of pedals and fancy tech. But you guys are insane, so you know. Okay, sorry. We're back into it.
Wait a minute, fill my cup, I'll put a lick in.
Nice, killing the loop completely.
Sign a check. Julio, get stretched right to Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. The big show, but they gon' show out.
Okay.
Then a fresh job skipping. 2 hours, hot day.
This is nice. He's bringing loops back in, but in a different order. I'm not sure if you remember at the start. I'm pretty sure he brought in loop 1. Right, so then he started with loop 3 only to bring in and add to, so he can build up things again.
Say my name, you know who I am. Girls hate you, hallelujah. Cause girls hate you, hallelujah.
I really like
Girls
this.
hate you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch it. Don't believe me, just watch it.
Everything in again for the chorus.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch it.
So, mashup time.
Uptown funk it up, and uptown funk it up, hey hey. Uptown funk it up, and uptown funk it up, hey hey. Uptown funk it up, and uptown funk it up, hey hey.
Nice.
Uptown funk it up, and uptown funk it up, hey hey.
Okay, pretty sure that
Uptown funk it up, hey hey. Uptown funk it up, and uptown funk. Don't funk with my love. My heart is so cold.
Nice. Pretty sure that was track 1 that I'll have to go back and rewatch his footwork, but I'm pretty sure that was track 1 that the vocals got included on. Also, just a note for production, seems to be pretty common. The vocal is for the loop. Is probably, I'm not sure, but probably coming out the same channel as the guitar, from how the Voicelive 3, not the Voicelive 3, the RC300 is set up, and then he's using a condenser mic as his main vocal, and presumably, I'm not sure, it looks like he's wearing in-ear monitors as well for this, to be able to hear his loop and timing. But presumably when he edits this in terms of reverb and all those sort of things, anything he wants to do to his voice, it's on its own separate mic channel and track. So that was a nice change into little Ed Sheeran though, huh? Still with Uptown Funk vocals, 3-part harmony over top of each other, just cycling the overdubs so that it is nice and quick to build up harmonies in a little track.
Don't funk with my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't
Funk basically as the loop. Nice. Okay. I can see myself doing that as a combo. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's something you think could add to the repertoire. Pretty fun song to play for, late night shows. Good if you've got a good party vibe going. I have been playing around with Uptown Funk and basically removing a loop and doing, I do it the other way around essentially, but doing Bad by Michael Jackson and then into Uptown Funk. And yeah, it's a nice combo that work well together. So maybe I need add a little bit of Ed Sheeran in there as well. That was nice. Cool. I enjoyed that. I think, yeah, for anyone that's wanting to add a song to their repertoire, you could easily go and loop that. And even if you're on the RC30, all his loops, I'm pretty sure, I should check, seemed like they were the same length. Could be wrong, and 2 and 3 might be double what track 1 was. But yeah, nice little arrangements. You can see clearly, it's nice seeing his foot pedal, you can see clearly where he breaks up the loops and what's on what. So again, this is a great thing about YouTube. You can go in and literally study this, play it back, repeat slowly, go through it, and you can learn Carl Wockner's version of Uptown Funk / Ed Sheeran's Don't, which is awesome. And then by learning it, this is what I've found, and I'm just rambling on because I enjoy it and I talk too much, which you already know. But going and copying exactly what he does for that, you'll add things to your own loops and ideas from having learnt that one that you'll then come up with your own loop and creation. So I think it's a really good way I use it as a really good way of improving my live performances and coming up with new ideas for how to put different parts onto different tracks so that I can bring things in and out. Number one takeaway for you from it? Mine was his choosing to bring back loops in a different order. I liked that. And there was still a rhythm on part 2, which again was nice. Everything didn't drop out completely. Plus, he just played that like snare string slap live over top of it to keep something still going, which I like. I dig it. Thanks, Carl. Cheers, team. I am out of coffee, so this video has come to an end. See you later.